What is going on, everybody? Spiker Zenith here. Today I've just got a little bit of an issue with my mouse. Look how dirty and gross this thing is. Oh my god, it's so gross. This is a Logitech G502. You can see, like, I don't have very good lighting in here right now, but like the cord has seen better days. It's starting to fray there. And somewhere along this cord, there it is right there. It's actually, let's focus in on that. It's actually got like a little bit of a wire issue there. I may actually cut this sheathing that's underneath it. That way it's not so kinked here. There's no way to pull it back through without like damaging it further. So anyway, this is my G502. The issue I've got is sometimes I'll move it around. It's so gross. Like, I should have cleaned it up, but I have no shame. So I'll show you this. But you move it around and sometimes it'll like get stuck. You can't really see it right now because I've kind of messed with it a little bit. But what's going on here is the feet on the bottom of this mouse. If you can see it right there. They actually is missing a little chunk of the little pad on the bottom. And I've had this, 2 years now, I believe, whenever I put the first video up about it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and replace these feet. They do sell the proper feet, moving bags around. They do sell the proper feet on Amazon for like $15, $16. This guy here was like, I don't know, what, $8, $9 on Amazon. Just Google it and look it up on Amazon. And the reviews say that this is pretty good quality. So we're going to go ahead and put these guys on. Show you how to do that. All right, and these should be relatively simple. See if I can pull them off with just my finger. It doesn't look like I can. But the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have all the right pieces and that they're the right size to replace these with. Now, this particular one comes with an alcohol pad. It actually looks like it comes with a set of two sets of these. So that's a hell of a deal. I mean, I don't know if mine was packaged wrong or what. Looks like there's a bit of a crease on this one. It does not appear to be here. But these look to be the right size for the most part anyway. Looks to be the right size. They look like they're all here. Looks like I have two extra little pieces right there. I don't see where those would go at all. So I guess I get two little free extra pieces. But that's okay. This probably fits more than one mouse. But I have two sets of these, so that's freaking awesome. But it took, 2 years for these things to fall apart. So anyway, we're going to peel these off just with my finger, I guess. Now they peel off real easily. Look at that. Came off real easily. It's real thin. I don't know if you can see that. Let me hold that up there so you can see it. Focus. Focus. It's not going to focus on that. Hold up. Let me get to focus. Look how thin that is. In comparison to the new one, which is just about the same thickness. So, okay, let's go back to the mouse here. We're just going to peel these off real quick. I'm not going to bore you with every second of this. May have to use like a knife. And yeah, you may scuff your mouse up. But you've seen the condition of my mouse, so it really doesn't matter. All right, guys. And what I found on here is there's actually like little pieces of like plastic residue from the sticker, plastic bits from the sticker. They're actually right here, like in all these areas. And WD-40 in this particular instance is not working very well to remove adhesive. So I would not recommend that. And also make sure you clean it up really good after you're done. But there's like these little dips, like right here. You can kind of see it. And you go ahead and put your knife underneath there or your whatever device you're using. Get underneath this. And just peel it off with your finger. If it cooperates, which it's not, okay, there it goes. And then you just peel it off. Be very careful, obviously, with a knife. You don't want to cut yourself. And you just peel that off. And that's nice and clean under there. I'm going to clean it with the alcohol pad. And then I'm going to apply the little feet on that nice clean plastic. So give that a shot. I don't know if I should have removed that other plastic layer, but I did anyway. We'll see what happens. All right, and getting her all cleaned up there. Just go ahead and remove that plastic layer that's underneath these. Use the alcohol pad to clean it up. I used a little bit of WD-40 to get some of the adhesive off. That does not appear to be necessary. And honestly, you just don't want to get it in the sensor because that would be annoying. So we give this guy a clean on the bottom because I don't care what the rest of it looks like. It's already gross. That's not in focus. But anyway, that's what it's looking like. I'm going to dry it off here with my paper towel. And then I'm going to apply the new feet and see what it does. So these feet here, let's zoom it in. Zoom it in. Already cleaned it up a little bit. You don't need any of that. So here's a set of the feet. You might want to wash your hands before you touch it because I was using WD-40 and I don't want to ruin the adhesive on these feet. Drag you guys through the entire process, including the washing of my hands. All right, so we're going to locate, let's do the biggest guy first because that sounds right. You don't want to touch the adhesive. These are nice and reasonably thick compared to the original ones. Reasonably, if it'll focus, which it will not. Of course it won't. Come on, little guy. Focus. Focus. It's not focusing. Good job. Thank you. I appreciate your thing. But anyway, these are reasonably thick. Just going to kind of like hold that down there. And try not to touch the end of it. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy right down here in this corner where he belongs. Just going to line him up. Put him in his little home. Put him in his little home. Push him down. He doesn't fill the area entirely, but the original one did not fill the area either. So we got that. It's pretty damn close, pretty damn good looking. If I do say so myself, looks very, very similar to the original, even with the original amount of wear. Feel like I'm up a little bit on the lip there. I'm going to fix that here in a minute. Not concerned about it. Grab the next biggest piece and continue from there. Try not to touch the adhesive at all. Glad I got 2 of these. Trying to do that through a viewfinder is not fun. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. That little lip on there. It doesn't seem to be raised at all. And if it is, you know, it'll get worn down quick enough, especially all the gaming that I do. All right, so here's this guy here. Put him a little down there, little triangle guy. That little triangle guy. Orient your triangle just right. Put him in there. Just putting some feet on. Simple, but like, it's just one of those things. And you know, I'm glad I got 2 sets of feet for this. It's pretty neat. It's super nice. See, that doesn't fill it out completely, but I don't think the other one did either. And just put those on there, give them a good press. And on this particular mouse, I don't need these 2 little guys. I don't know what they're for. But I just put them on there, put it on a flat surface, give her a nice press. Look how dirty this thing is. Guys, I am not going to clean it either. I do not care. Look at that, 2 years of use. And that's just like worn. But still working okay. Push that button, it still locks. You know. Anyway, guys, now I'm going to go ahead and address this little guy here. Just going to snip it, get rid of that. Not cut myself. That'd be funny. Good for a video. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot, and I'm sure it'll be totally fine. And it's pretty easy to do. Once you peel off that little plastic layer, it doesn't seem to need it. So peel that off, and you won't even have to use any sort of like adhesive remover. It came off really clean once I did that. All right, I'm just going to insert this real quick. As I was plugging my mouse in, I realized that there's actually a plastic coating on these, a plastic like covering, protective covering on these feet. So that's what that little crease was. It's just a protective covering. Just peel it off of all these guys before you go to use your mouse. Came off real easily. Just wanted to insert that here. Anyway, guys, hopefully this was helpful to somebody. If you like what you've seen here, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, so smooth. So much better. Oh my god. So much better. Yes.